us for the NBA Rising Stars Challenge. Get ready for some thrill. This is Kevin Harlan.
And Kevin, you talked about some thrills being in store for us tonight. These young guys are all capable of making a spectacular play at any given time. And I got a feeling we'll see plenty of them here tonight.
Absolutely.
Well, without question. I mean, if this game has taught us anything over the last few years, over the years in general, it's there isn't a highlight reel big enough to capture all of the incredible high-flying action.
I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the court right now for the Stars, we've got Johnson, and it's Todd in its shooting guard.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
And there's no question he was going to be playing in this game, because as far as a first or second year player goes, he's about as impactful as any in the league.
That's exactly right. I mean, he's quickly become one of his team's most important players. For most guys, that can take years, but it's happened really fast for him.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
And the pass to Reeves. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Week, and I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
Here's Anderson, and it's blocked.
What? No, that ball was going down.
Here's Norton, and the go-ahead bucket, no good. On defense, the Stars. Russell kicks to Anderson. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle. A lot of contact there.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
Both free throws good from Anderson. You brought the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
The Stars shooting their first free throws of this one. First free throw is good. He makes 1 of 2 that time. The Elite's leading. Here's Basturk, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Ugly shot, sir.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, feeds to Johnson. High, defended by Anderson. Pass to Cobb. Fires the 3. But they recover it. Here's Johnson over to the wing. Pass to Reeves. To the right side. Here's Cobb. And once again off the mark by the Stars.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Anderson right side. Dishes to Russell. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
The pass to Reed. Okafor with the steal. Right wing. All alone.
What a shot, bro.
Nice again. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis. Porzingis has got 6 points.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Yeah, and you know what, Greg? You like their effort level here in the early going. I mean, they're really making things happen for themselves.
pass to Todd. Anderson with the block. And they'll keep possession. The Elites leading by 7. A drive by Russell. And that one's good. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Elites.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is working hard on the offensive glass. They've had a number of putbacks.
Here's the break. And Okafor with the basket on the assist by Anderson.
And it really starting to look like they're going to have one of those days where nothing goes wrong.
Well, Greg, they certainly haven't done anything wrong so far, stretching the lead into double digits.
Derek Todd, very shots from deep. Yeah, right.
The Stars trail by 11. Pass to Johnson. Here's Todd. Great pass to set up the
Man,
lay-in.
see everybody get in my way.
We haven't seen very
all
much
the
of
time.
him in the regular season yet, but there's no question he's got a very bright future ahead of him.
I agree with all of that. Even with limited playing time, his talent has been evident, and that talent is strong enough to have earned him a spot in this game. And that says a lot considering he doesn't play a bunch for his team. Nothing dropping for him, so I think in the best interest of his team, he may need to think about not shooting right now.
Trying his luck deep. Gets in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Get the ball inside.
And here's Russell. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the
Can't
floor.
never use the
I'll tell you
screen,
what,
huh?
the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
And stolen by Russell. Oh, and here comes Anderson all alone. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters.
They really
But
need
if
to
they
take
even
this next
approximate that, watch out.
And the Stars have possession. After the Elites pick up 2, here's Norton. Sinks it from just inside the baseline.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Russell dishes to Anderson. Unloads from 9. The rebound by Johnson.
They've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass today.
Yeah, and it's already got them a +5 margin in the rebound column.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Todd. There's the triple. The shot will not go. The Elites go the other way with it. It's Anderson with the drive, and it's Okafor at the elbow. The feed to Anderson. Down low. Off target at the rim.
Bruh.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Now the pass to Reeves.
You shouldn't have failed at all. He got scared.
Passes it to Todd. Johnson the screen. Shot off the screen, but they'll get another chance. For 3, and he gets the bucket.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
The Elites leading by 5. Russell kicks to Anderson. Offensive rebound. Here's Okafor, and the shot is good. Okafor's got his second basket of the night.
Well,
All-Star
we've seen
game.
that
Obviously
movie a
not
few
my
times,
game
haven't we?
today, huh?
An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
The Stars have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Moutier kicks to Anderson. To the inside. He tries for 3. And the Elites get it back. Tries yet again. And he sinks the layup. Anderson's got 6.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
And the basket good.
Now that's a killer crossover. The defender got totally shook up by that move.
The Elites leading by 4. Here's Moutier inside. Here's Portis. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And he's good on the second. The Stars trail by 5. Jackson with it. On the wing, Jackson. 6 to shoot. It's rebounded by Portis. And the Elites with the possession. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Yes, Kevin, I spoke briefly with Erik Spoelstra. He spoke about what a fun time it's been getting to know the young stars who are part of the Rising Stars roster during this All-Star break. He said they are just wonderful individuals and they have the drive to succeed. You'll be seeing them play in the All-Star game soon enough. I have to agree with them, guys.
Thank you, Doris. Here's Jackson. After the Elites pick up 2 to the left wing, Turner with the steal.
Emmanuel Mudiay.
Now here's Moutier, guarded by Jackson. And it's denied.
Well, he's certainly seen his share of the ball tonight.
I would say maybe more than his fair share. I mean, he's not going to make too many friends out there if he's not willing to spread that sugar a little bit. He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
The Elites leading by 5. Pass to Portis. Portis off a pick from Anderson. Over in the corner, Moutier. Anderson passes to Booker. 5 to shoot. Moutier kicks to Anderson. That's short off the rim.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And that one's good.